Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Bleach episode 39.
Welcome.
Anna, Bleach is one of the anime on our bucket list of 101 anime we want to watch in our lifetime.
Yes.
On this channel, we're watching those animes, and Bleach is one of those that you had not watched before.
That is true.
But I had, and we put it on the list so that you could see it. And so far, you've been enjoying it very much, right?
I love this anime. I swear, I don't know how I haven't watched this anime yet. I swear. It's probably of the anime that we're watching at least at this moment, this is probably my favorite one.
Oh.
I think this is my favorite one.
Oh.
I was like, we're still pretty early on, so I still need to get further into the story, but I think it might be my favorite one. I love it.
Well, we're gonna keep watching it, and last time when we were watching, we saw the fight between Ichigo and Kenpachi take a turn with Ichigo getting some confidence back, and then kind of losing everything by getting stabbed.
Oh yeah, but then there at the end, his Zanpakuto came forward in like a vision or something. I'm not really sure what that is about. I'm curious to see. I think it's gonna be something like, it's gonna give him more power, more strength, or like help him get up and keep fighting, something like this.
Speaking of Zanpakuto, we had Kenpachi saying, "Hey, mine doesn't have a name. What she sees, what she gets. Not gonna do anything else."
It's interesting why he said that happens. He said it's because my spiritual power is too strong even for me to seal it. Which is that's interesting. I think it's very interesting because I didn't think about it much before, but I've had some time to think since we watched the last episode. And Ichigo's whole thing was that he has an absurd amount of spiritual power, right? He's just like not really able to control it or like to focus it, right? So he's just like, it was just like coming out of him. That's why the other people around him who had like even a little bit of a feel for spiritual powers, they got some of his spiritual power, and that's how they started having their own different powers. So it's interesting that now he's facing someone who's saying basically the same thing, like, I'm just losing spirituality.
Yes.
It's going everywhere. It's too big even for me to hold in. It's interesting because I wonder, like, how will that end?
So, in a way, that's kind of a disadvantage on his side, right? Because the sword can't do like any fancy technique. And also, speaking of disadvantage, he willingly wears these bells,
right,
so that the enemy can know where he is because they hear them. If they hear them, he said people usually don't. And the eye patch,
right. The eye patch, I didn't think is just an accessory. I thought he actually like doesn't have an eye or something. But interestingly enough, though, on the other side, there's a cut over his eye. So he must at some point have had an enemy who could deal some damage to him. Well,
the fight seems to not be over. Something's happening. Let's go watch and see what it is.
His Zanpakuto is so cool. I mean, this guy.
What a question.
Yeah.
Determination.
Is that enough? I keep asking myself, is determination enough? Oh my god. Oh, he's in the place where he first unlocked the Zanpakuto. That's interesting. So he's saying he's backwards inside.
Oh, come on.
What's happening? Who's there in his inner world? Oh, that's also him. What?
Look.
Look, this looks creepy.
お前が私を持つに足るものかどうか試す。もう一度私を手にしたくば、自分の手で奪い取ってみせろ。
Wow.
敵はお前自身だ。
That one is having fun.
I mean, it's just you. You should know how to defeat yourself. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a wooden sword.
Oh, it's like it feels like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Look how he's doing.
Yeah.
That's cool. I just realized it looks like a giant, chef's knife.
Ichigo never thought about this,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, makes him feel bad. You had a great sword, couldn't use it. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like, it's not just like a trick, a technique or something, you know? It's a relationship. But I think in this fight he'll also realize that his sword is actually really strong, much stronger.
俺の残白刀に名はねえ。
It's so cool the way he's using it.
Yeah. I want to see Ichigo using it like this in a fight once. Oh, it's interesting how he's understanding it now. Oh, this is so touching.
And it switched
Oh!
hand.
That was so cool. It was his decision to make. That's so cool. It's like basically was saying, I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, you deserve to will me.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a cool moment. I loved it. Who is he? Oh, it's just like a part of him.
This power is going to be mine eventually.
一応
What? What was that?
嫌いだ。わかるだろうか。孤独なこの世界で雨に打たれることの恐ろしさが。
That's deep.
雨を止めるためなら、私はお
Yeah.
前にどんな力も貸そう。
He's basically saying, if you are fine, then I'm fine.
私はこの世界にどんな雨も降らせはしない。お前は
Let's fight together.
Yes! I'm your partner in this. This is so good.
And look, the sword. It's back together.
It's back. Ah, this is so good. Are you shaking even a little bit? Just a little bit?
Oh!
Look at that cut. I like he didn't even start talking anymore or anything. He just like got up and was like, okay, I'm coming for you. Oh, intense.
Look!
Wow.
I'm going to end this quickly. He's enjoying it!
Yeah. Oh! Now he has one across too on the face. It's interesting, but like suddenly he's a lot less cool and more just like like brutal. You know?
Kenpachi?
Yeah. Like he was cool before. And now he's like a raged animal.
Look at his hair.
本当だ。相手誰？こいつの強さ、むちゃくちゃじゃない。
一応だ。あの野郎、俺の時とはまた別人みたいに強くなってやがる。
He keeps getting
He got
stronger.
even stronger than when they fought.
もしかして押されてる？
最高だ。対等の戦い。いや、わずかにだが確実にお前が上だ。
Wow.
いつ以来だこんな高揚感は。になら全力で戦っても良さそうだ。
Wow. It looks scary there.
Look at this.
You don't want to be near that place.
隊長殿、緊急伝令です。
後で
I don't care.
恐れながらこの度の伝令は敵速やかに全隊長副隊長にお伝えせよとの。
うるさいな
Oh, wow.
ケンちゃん分かってるんだから邪魔しないで
She just wants to watch him fight.
外したらいきなり冷圧が跳ね上がりやがった。
こいつは技術開発局の連中に作らせた霊力を無限に食らい続ける化け物だ。
Consumes spiritual energy.
今までこいつに食わせてた分の
His own? Like while he's keeping it on. Oh! He cut down a building. Cut down a building.
目を倒すためにつぎ込む。それだけのことだ。
Got it with that beat up sword.
Easily. Like butter.
Yeah. I swear my kitchen knife doesn't cut tomatoes that well.
奴の剣の悲鳴が信じ合わぬ者同士共に戦えば互いの力を損なうのみ。
Oh wow.
It's interesting.
しかし
Yeah.
信じの奴にはそれがわからない。
So that will be his downfall in the end.
私が信じられるか。
そして俺に力を貸してく
He
れ。
looks so cool like this.
He does, yeah. Oh, this is so intense.
自
ここに来てまだ冷圧が上がるのか。
自分一人でしか戦おうとしねえあんたには絶対に負けねえ。
Someone who always fights alone.
三白党の名前か。寝言だ。
Oh, there it is.
三白鳥は戦いの道具だ。
It's just a tool.
白党と共に戦うなんて。
And it's cool, like when he's saying that, they're showing it, and you hear the sound in the background, like
The sword.
the sword screaming.
のセリフじゃねえんだよ一が。両国のも限界に近い。
Oh, it's the sword who's stopping the bleeding. You have to do. Oh, that's so cool, like how they talk to each other, you know, like, oh, we'll do it like this. It's literally like you're fighting with someone. Oh, this is so intense. Oh, look at this! Wow.
Ooh.
悪いみんな。
Wow. Not what I expected.
Look at the destruction.
Not what I expected.
You expected him to win?
Yes, with that blow. Also, before I forget, I want to mention I like that they put the blue for Ichigo, but they put yellow for
Kenpachi?
yes. Like I think it's like a nice mix because usually you see it's like blue and red. That's the typical like color pair up, you know.
Yes.
But it's a nice mix. It's interesting.
Yeah. So, you know, on top of the bell, and he was saying I wear the eye patch as an handicap, and you thought, oh, it's just, you know, because
Yeah,
it
to
enters
have-
its eyes.
exactly.
But no, it's eating away his Reiatsu spiritual
Yeah, that's crazy.
energy.
After Ichigo woke up, Kenpachi suddenly didn't seem so cool anymore. Like he was still like really strong and
When you say
everything.
cool, do you mean calm or do you say cool
No,
as
no,
a character?
cool as a character.
Oh,
You know,
yeah?
like he was cool before. It's like, oh, there's this guy who's like so super strong. He's just like looking for the strongest opponent to fight. He keeps his like composure there. You know, it's like swinging by, appearing behind Ichigo all the time. You know, all of this stuff. But then when Ichigo woke up, he was suddenly like just raged. You know.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
think?
like
I feel
a
like it's
loose-
the same character to me.
Yeah, I mean, I see it now, but he just when I saw him before, what I saw before seemed cooler to me than what I'm seeing now. You know.
Mm. I like him. I love him.
No,
I think
no,
it's so
he's a
cool.
great character. He's a great character. But I don't know. It feels like Ichigo is like, you know, is like gaining on him.
I feel like his mood before was just that, like, you know, I'm looking to have fun, but you're kind of boring me.
Yeah, I guess.
And
maybe.
then when Ichigo got back up and was stronger, was getting stronger, then it was like, oh, this is actually fun. Now we're talking. Now
Yeah.
this is what I was looking for.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So yeah, the episode ends there with Ichigo getting stabbed. What do you think is
Oh,
the
he's saying sorry, everyone. I'm shocked. Wow.
yeah? Where do you think we go from here?
I don't know. I have no. I mean, I didn't think Ichigo will get this far anyway in this fight. I don't know what he's gonna do next. Because the thing is that like it feels like this was kind of like a power up, right? He like forged a stronger bond with his sword, and then like got stronger. And it's like, okay, now I'm coming for you, but he still loses. He still gets stabbed. You know. So like, what next? There needs to be something more. It feels like you can't just like keep adding to it, you know, like, oh, it's okay, I'll make you even stronger, at some point it has to be just him. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, the power up came after, you know, a visit in his world where there was another Ichigo there who had some interesting words.
That was interesting. What was he saying? He said that power will be mine eventually, something like this. What was that? Because that Ichigo seemed kind of evilish. You know, maybe it just looked like that. In the end, he talked to Zangetsu on like seemingly friendly terms until he said those words, which were kind of like nefarious. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting them right. Maybe there's nothing bad about it, or I don't know.
We shall see if that comes back into play as we react to more episodes of Bleach. If you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
Subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and
Have a nice day.